Enjoy now.
Shall we dine? Truly splendid. You want some?
Perhaps another visit is in order.
Hey everybody, Scott from RPGFan.com, and I'm back with another preview event, this time for the new Vanillaware game, Unicorn Overlord. This game comes out in March, and it's something I've been looking forward to for quite some time, and I can tell you right now, this is going to be a real fun one. Since the release of Odin Sphere on the PS2, I always look forward to the next Vanillaware game. Their unique art style and great gameplay that mixes the old with the new always results in an enjoyable experience. Moving forward to 2019, 13 Sentinels Ager's Rim was quickly one of my favorite games of the year. When Atlas announced Unicorn Overlord in September, I was even more interested as I thought the tactical combat sections of 13 Sentinels were fantastic but few and far between. After playing only a tiny portion of Unicorn Overlord, I found the strategy gameplay robust and absolutely wonderful, and loved every second of it.
She's fast. Not as fast as I. What the? Scarlet, are you hurt?
Thanks to the lovely people at Atlas, I had the chance to sit down and play the first couple hours of Unicorn Overlord. While I won't get to any story spoilers in this preview, the basic introduction is that you play as Elaine, Prince of Cornea and son of Queen Elenia. When her kingdom falls to the rogue general Valmor, Elaine must travel the world and gather an army and reclaim his homeland. With you is a group of loyal friends and vassals to aid you as you discover the secrets behind General Valmor's betrayal, and Elaine's mysterious birthright, the Unicorn Ring. It's a pretty simple and solid setup for any story, but I can assure you that there's more under the hood here for players to discover. What I can go into depth about is the combat and gameplay systems of Unicorn Overlord.
I trust you.
Ready yourself.
Have you ever played a Fire Emblem game and wished there was more to it than just one-on-one fights between units in a game that's supposed to simulate a war? Well, Unicorn Overlord has you covered. The strategy combat of Vanillaware's latest is a fun mix of Ogre Battle and Fire Emblem, with a sprinkle of Final Fantasy XII's Gambit system thrown in for added measure. To start, every character is organized into class types such as Infantry, Cavalry, Flying, Scouts, etc., etc., and from there, they are subdivided again into classes such as Soldier, Housecarl, Paladin, Griffin Knight, and more. You then place your characters of any combination into units comprised of a 2x3 grid. For example, you can pair Elaine with his childhood friends Lex and Scarlet, create a unit with Elaine tanking hits in the front and recovering damage with his self-healing Lean Edge skill, while Lex safely deals damage from the back row. All the while, Scarlet can heal any damage without Elaine cannot self-heal, and throw out spells to guarantee hits against more nimble opponents like Thieves. You want to ensure each unit can deal with different types of threats, since there is a Fire Emblem-like triangle system with infantry units that are weak to cavalry units, who in turn are vulnerable to flying, and etc., etc. It's less cut and dry than Fire Emblem's triangle system, which can add some spice to the combat. A character's placement on the grid and who to choose as a leader will also affect things such as who gets hit with specific attacks. For example, placing Elaine with Scarlet right behind him will have Elaine block most attacks with Scarlet, but enemy spear users will still strike through both of them. So to prevent this, you can space them apart diagonally. Selecting a leader for the unit also plays a significant role as well. If you were to place Elaine with Clive, a cavalry unit, and then choose Clive as the unit's leader instead of Elaine, then the unit will have the advantage of faster field movement speed, allowing them to engage targets faster or retreat quicker. On the flip side, choosing Elaine as the leader of this unit grants the morale boost effect, which increases the amount of value you can earn through battle actions. As you can see, there's a high degree of customization options in which I played, and this was only the start of the game. As for the battles themselves, they play out somewhat automatically when an enemy engages your units. Each character has a set of action points, AP, and passive points, PP, that they will use in each engagement. AP is used for attacking abilities, while PP is used in skills such as healing or covering damage for characters. When I say the battles are somewhat automatic, I'm referring to the excellent little customization option which allows you to prioritize which skills and spells a character will use and who to use them against. Again, using Elaine as an example, you can adjust his use of the Lean Edge skill to first target enemies with low HP to eliminate threats. Another example is having a spear unit target enemies in columns stacked behind each other, first and foremost to use their unique piercing attacks. As you can see, it's really similar to Final Fantasy XII's Gambit system. If that wasn't enough strategy gameplay to go around, wait, there's more.
My magic is yours. Winter's Fury. I'll not let youth outstrip me. A victory years in the making.
The combat field itself is also part of the strategy for each battle in Unicorn Overlord. And I don't mean just choosing which way to go or which enemy units to fight. Every unit has a set number of actions they can take before they must fall back and rest. In my demo, that number seemed to be 5, but I expect that number may increase further into the game depending on the units. Regardless of how strong a unit may be, they are very vulnerable when they are resting. So strategic use of multiple units is essential to avoid this. The other strategic part is using your melee units in tandem with your archer and your wizard units to offer covering fire when engaging combatants. When a melee unit is in combat with the archer or wizard unit in close proximity, they can offer covering fire and do just that little bit of extra damage that you may need to finish off that unit. That isn't to say that an archer or a wizard is vulnerable if they are left by themselves. In fact, you have to use your archer units usually to take out enemy thieves, or your wizard units to take out infantry very quickly. The other neat thing Unicorn Overlord brings to the table is each unit's field abilities, which are castable by using Valor points. You'll earn Valor points by performing different actions, such as fighting or garrisoning a unit at a location. They are mainly used for deploying new units from your base and for those field abilities. One such ability is Elaine's First Strike command, which allows all nearby units to strike first, regardless of the enemy's unit type. Another ability allows a unit to increase another unit's speed on the field, a must for those not led by cavalry characters. Overall, there's a lot to play with here, which may be overwhelming for some players, but thankfully you are covered in this department as well. Multiple difficulties are available for anyone needing help with these systems. Playability for all is a plus in my book, especially for strategy games, which some people will bounce off of once they become too much to deal with. Of course, Unicorn Overlord has more to do outside of just combat. After each story sequence, you can roam an actual world map. Unlike many tactical RPGs where you point and click on the next spot to do battle, you can freely wander the world of Unicorn Overlord to explore different areas, take on side missions to gain new allies, or shop at towns for new equipment. You can also recruit generic soldiers or participate in mock battles to strengthen your army for the next mission. One of the neat little bonuses of unit creation is putting characters together in a unit and using that unit to increase their rapport with each other. As it rises, there will be additional scenes to discover on this world map that involve these characters. Also, as you do side missions, you expand your territory and open up new places to explore and find items in the field. Sometimes the following main quest battle is gated in a far-off territory, so you must choose the route to go there. You could choose to go north through a wizard's domain and do battle with them to gain access to a bridge, or maybe go south to liberate a city under attack by bandits. It really gives you that feeling that with each main and side mission, you are expanding your army's territory like a real war would play out. This system is one that sets Unicorn Overlord apart from any other tactical RPGs. It's a trend I hope to see continue in the genre moving forward. There is a lot to unpack with Unicorn Overlord, and I'm totally ready for it. I love my time with this demo, and it sold me more on a game that I was already sold on. So that says a lot. Leave it to Vanillaware to take a classic experience and improve it. You can get your hands on the game when it releases on March 8th on the PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox Series X and S. You can also learn more about the game on the official website. Also, stay tuned to RPG Fan for more coverage of Unicorn Overlord leading up to its release. And that's all I got for this preview. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I really am looking forward to Unicorn Overlord. I really do love Vanillaware games a lot. and I'm going to really enjoy this one, especially since I am a strategy RPG nut. And you guys and girls know the deal. Hit the like button and the subscribe button if you enjoy this preview. I hope to bring you more previews in the future. I really do enjoy doing them. And I hope you guys have a great day. Have a good one. Peace out.